Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Mr. Supertech So. In my channel, you will be learning some new skills from Malay language and English language. Without wasting much time, let's go! Hi everyone, it's Mr. Saw again. Today we are going to learn to write a guided writing. You are going to write an essay on a mischievous boy. Do you know what the meaning of mischievous is? It means dun dun dun. You will learn later. I'll tell you later. Let's go. First of all, we have to read the instruction given. Write a story based on the picture below. You may use the words given to help you. So, if there are some words that you do not understand, please replace them with the words that you know to convey the same messages. So write your story in the space provided. So as usual, the instruction will be more or less the same. Don't worry too much on the instruction. Okay, make sure you read, then you can proceed. So this is the picture given. Okay, now how many characters are there? So as you can see, okay, there's a boy here, okay, at the middle of the road. There's a driver, the car driver, and there are another two boys there. Okay, you look at their facial expressions. Okay, can you tell me, okay, how do they feel, the two boys? Okay, they opened their mouth so wide. Why? What happened? They were sweating, as you can see, they were sweating. Why? What had happened in front of their eyes that made them so scared, so shocked? Am I right? They look shocked. It seemed that they were shocked. So yes, as you can see, there is a boy who was chasing after the ball, the football, okay, across the road. And at the time, okay, at that time, a car was coming toward him. But he did not notice. Yes, it's very dangerous if you dash across the road without, okay, look at the traffic flow. You please look at the cars or the vehicles, okay, passing by or coming toward you. Okay, please be careful before you cross the road. Okay, make sure there are no vehicles on the road, then only you can walk across the road. Don't run, do not run, right? So now the story is more or less or roughly like that, okay, as I have told you just now, the storyline. But now let's look at the words given, okay, to determine, okay, or to make sure the storyline that you have created is correct, right? So let's get here. Football. Okay, any one of you don't understand what is the meaning of football? I guess you can understand, right? Passing, landed. Okay, landed, it means it touch, okay, it touch a surface, it touch a surface, right? Road, yes, what landed on the road? Dash. Dash, it means you, okay, ran out without, yes, without paying attention to your surroundings. You dash out, it means your movement is very fast. Okay, you move out from a place without paying attention to the surrounding. Retrieve, it means to get back. Oncoming, yes. Oncoming car, it means the car is coming towards you. Shouted, here. Honk. Okay, what is the meaning of honk? Honk is a verb. Okay, the thing that you can press pon, that is called a horn. H-O-R-N. But the verb to make it sounded, that is honk. H-O-N-K. The verb is honk. But the thing that you can press on it to make it sounded, okay, that is horn. You honk the horn. Can you understand? Okay, nervous. It means okay, you are scared. You are on cold feet. You are having butterflies in your stomach and so on. Nervous, right? Panic. So knock down. Okay, knock down means you got hit, okay, and you fell. Check, stun, okay, stun means shock, okay, everybody was motionless, okay. Bleeding, it means you can see the blood. And the last one, clinic. So okay, now you can be sure that your storyline or the storyline that I have told you, okay, it is correct. It means they were playing balls and the ball landed on the road. Okay, one of the boys dashed across the road to retrieve the ball. Okay, who knows? At that time, there was an oncoming car coming towards him. Okay, but the boy did not notice it. Okay, all his friends were shouting at him, but he did not hear. Okay, the car driver honked the horn loudly. Everyone was nervous. Okay, unfortunately, okay, the car could not avoid the boy, so the boy was knocked down. Okay, therefore, okay, the car driver quickly stopped the car and got off the car. Don't write come down, you cannot come down the car, you cannot go under the car, but get off the car or get out the car. Okay, the car driver get out the car to check on the boy. Okay, the boy was injured. Okay, you can write his leg, his arm, his face was bleeding, so the car driver took him to a nearby clinic. So the story should be like this, right? So now let's look at the first paragraph. Okay, look at the notes that I give you before you write out essay. It's very important. Okay, so every time please create your own notes first before you write out essay so that you can check, right? So let's get the first one. One lovely morning, one lovely evening, anytime you like in a day. Okay, now please name the main character. Okay, if you want to introduce the main character, for example, okay, Ryan is a mischievous boy. Yes, you can do so, but I don't encourage, because from the whole story we know that Ryan is a naughty boy. Ryan is a mischievous boy. Therefore, you can write, one lovely evening, Ryan was playing football with his friends at the roadside. Okay, why? I don't know. Because if you were naughty, alright, for sure you don't take in any advice from your parents or any adults. You will keep playing at that place, okay, at that prohibited place, alright. So you see all these boys, they were playing football at the roadside. Okay, then okay, they were passing the boy among they were passing the ball among themselves. Okay, it means they were kicking the ball to each other and so on. They were passing the ball among themselves. Okay, kick the ball too hard. Okay, as Ryan kicked the ball too hard, it landed on the road. You know, if you kick the ball too hard, it will bounce and maybe it will fly, okay, to a very far place, right? So Ryan kicked the ball too hard, so it landed on the road. Next, without thinking twice, it means after the ball was kicked out or was kicked away, so Ryan quickly ran to retrieve the ball. Retrieve means to get back, right? Without thinking twice, he dashed out the road, because you have already mentioned Ryan here. Okay, without thinking twice, he dashed out the road to retrieve the ball. Okay, if you want to write to retrieve his ball also can, no worry, it's correct. Okay, he was oblivious to his surroundings. Okay, when you write someone is oblivious to the surrounding, it means, okay, he is not paying attention, or he is not being alert to his surrounding. Can you understand? He was oblivious to his surrounding. Okay, at that time, in his eyes, he could only see the ball but not other things. Can you understand? Okay, this is your first paragraph. Okay, now the boy was running to get the ball, to retrieve the ball. Okay, what should you write for your second paragraph? Okay, now you should talk about the car, right? Okay, now at that time, okay, remember, okay, this time marker or this linker is very important to get your story or to get your sentences connected, so you can see the flow, right? So at that time, okay, an oncoming car was speeding toward him from far, right? Okay, from far there was an oncoming car speeding toward this Ryan. Okay, his friends shouted at the top of their lungs for him. Okay, his friends shouted at the top of their lungs for him, okay, to stop him. Or you just write, his friends shouted at the top of their lungs to stop him from running, but he did not hear them. All right.
maybe on the road it should be quite noisy, so this Ryan did not hear his friends. Okay, so the driver honked his horn loudly, but it was too late. Why? Because okay, the car was approaching. Okay, keep going nearer and nearer. So the driver honked his horn loudly, but it was too late. As a result, what happened? Or unfortunately, okay, he was knocked down and fell onto the road. Okay, everyone was rooted to the ground. Rooted to the ground means everyone was motionless, everyone was shocked, everyone was astonished. Okay, was motionless, it means you don't know what to say, you were shocked out of your wits, right? So everyone was rooted to the ground to see the accident happen in front of them. Okay, can you understand? Okay, now Ryan was knocked down and he was lying on the road. Okay, as Ryan was hit by the car driver, so what should the driver do? Okay, so without dilly-dally, without hesitation, the car driver got out his car to check on Ryan. Yes, okay, if you have hit someone, okay, accidentally, you must come out from your car to check on the, yes, to check on the victim. Okay, you cannot hit and run, you will be charged. Okay, and maybe you will be sentenced to jail. I tell you, it's very important. Okay, check on the victim. Okay, so next, okay, Ryan was crying and groaning in pain, or he was crying and groaning in pain because he was injured. So for sure, okay, when you got hit by a car, you don't tell me you don't feel anything. Okay, for sure you feel painful, right? Yes, he was crying and groaning in pain, and okay, his leg was bleeding, so the car driver took him to a nearby clinic. Maybe the injury was minor, not that serious, so okay, you don't have to call for an ambulance, you just the driver just took him to a nearby clinic for a treatment. So that's the ending of your story, but do remember, as I said before, you have to write out a lesson learned. All right, so to show that you are matured enough, and from the story, what have you learned? Okay, Ryan learned that the accident could be avoided or could be prevented if he walked briskly across the road. Okay, what is the meaning of briskly? It means energetic, okay, quickly, and yes, maybe you are paying attention while walking, right? So it's important you do, when you are crossing the road, please remember, don't cross it hurriedly, right? Ryan learned that the accident could be avoided if he walked briskly across the road. Okay, he promised to be more cautious. Okay, cautious means to be more careful while crossing the road in the future. As the saying goes, okay, a burnt child dreads the fire. Okay, if you got burned before, for sure you will be scared of fire. So this is the meaning of the proverb, right? As the saying goes, a burnt child dreads the fire. So that's the end of our essay today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm Mr. Saw. Bye.
If you like my channel after watching my videos, don't forget to subscribe and like my video. That's all for today. Bye.